2016 marks the 5th anniversary for the HASCO Summer School in Göttingen. The main objective is to teach Hadron Collider physics to students from all over Europe and beyond. Young physicists from all over Europe, the USA, and as well as Japan assemble for a week of lectures and tutorials on Hadron Collider physics as pursued at the LHC Large Hadron Collider in Geneva. The field of elementary particle physics is constantly evolving. The detection of the Higgs boson in 2012 just opened the door for even more discoveries in the world of elementary particle physics. Research at this scale is a multi-generational task. So a constant flow of academic talent from all over the world is important to continue the research itself. No wonder experts in the field are eager to teach at the HASCO Summer School and love to return.
Projects for particle physics and hadron collider physics are so large nowadays that it's not possible for scientists in a single university to be able to carry out all the experiments, all the construction of these detectors by themselves. And therefore, international collaboration really is necessary to be able to achieve collisions at energies never seen before.
I really like the idea of the summer school. It's great to see so many students from universities that end up being a group of universities that collaborate together as well as a consequence of the school. And the students meet each other here, and then they keep meeting each other at CERN and during the course of their career. So I think it's a great idea to have this school.
Because science is a very complex thing, and it builds upon for years of experience and measurements, calculations, etc. So it should be, if it's not transferred, it's lost. And our society is based on science, essentially. So that's important.
So this is a kind of very alive field, which guarantee future with many data to analyze, and I think discoveries to make, I hope, in the next 20 years.
There are many questions left. For example, if the dark matter can be explained in terms of particle physics, what is beyond the standard model of particle physics. That the last piece to be described was to be discovered was the Higgs boson. And for us, the standard model was a kind of lighthouse, a guide for us. And now we have no guide, but I think it's even much more interesting now that we don't have any guide and we have to follow in all directions. It's like the old explorators that were going with a ship.
Knowledge in the field is also transferred through hands-on experience with widely used software tools, statistics data analysis, and experimental measurement techniques. The outputs are software programs, group presentations, and short summary reports.
The way I did it with my lectures is probably the most experimental thing I've ever tried in a lecture, because I've tried to mix different activities. I teach JETs and QCD, so we had one activity when we all came outside and we tried, instead of having particles clustered in these algorithms, we tried with students as particles.
In addition to the academic achievements, there are different activities and off times so people can bond on a more personal level, which is equally important for working together in the future, since science is teamwork. Hands-on experiences also include bowling, where things actually collide. Let's hear from some of the participants on how they experienced their time in Göttingen at the HASCO Summer School.
It's a nice experience because you have on one side the theory lessons and some nice demonstrations too, and quizzes, that's fun, and also the contact with other students and the activities in the evening too.
I think it gives you a good background for understanding the kind of questions that professional physicists are asking each other, as well as getting to meet so many different people from all over the world and in so many different areas of research.
A good thing because we need to be open-minded and know a lot of different things. In our country it's more difficult because we are more or less all the same. So it's a good thing. I think it will be really good for my future.
I mean, particle physics is an area that I'm exploring. It's not something that I've committed to yet, but if I do end up going into that field, then definitely the connections that I've built up will be useful.
The main point of the summer school is to get to know other PhD students, to make connections with other people and develop relations that could help you later on, like if you want to do your PhD, if you want to do your master thesis, and work in these big collaborations which we have nowadays with the Atlas experiment or CMS experiment.
Well, I think right now, for me personally, I think that a person that studies physics has to be also social, because right now science is not just about one person, but it's about a lot of contribution of a lot of people working together to achieve one project.
After 5 years, the HASCO Summer School is an established European school and already a tradition. Thanks to everyone who contributed so far, and see you in the future.